The more I can show you what high-level basketball looks like, the more you're going to understand where you're trying to get to and what goals you need to reach as soon as possible. So between me and Dominic, we every day shoot about 140 three-point attempts after we shoot 100 mid-range. So we'll make 20 from every spot, from the corner, from the wing, from the slot, and the top of the key. So we have 7 spots that we'll work with, trying to make 20. Right, once one person reaches 20, say the other person's only at 19, we move on and go to 40, keeping your score. So now there's a battle and a race to see who can get to that next landmark first. And so every single time we do this, the goal is always going to end up being, or the finish is always going to end up being around 140 to 138, maybe a 5-point victory at most. But high-level shooting is this: we don't miss, especially wide open jump shots, no matter where we are on the floor. And if we do miss, we do not miss 2 in a row. It is very, very rare that you'll see either of us miss 2 shots in a row. Everything that we do throughout the whole time is just bucket after bucket after bucket. And the one opportunity where one person misses, you have to capitalize on that. Unfortunately, Dominic has had many issues with his elbows just due to some defects at birth. Regardless, he works so hard that none of that matters. And so what happens is he's got a bit of a chip in his elbow, and so he's had to change his shot many times. But the most important thing is just keeping a good foundation and a phenomenal finish. Although he has these issues, he's still a phenomenal shooter because of the way that he finishes his jump shot with his release and the foundation he has getting into it. And aside from that, he gets up thousands of repetitions every single day. Dominic is the type of person to miss out on parties or miss out on events or miss out on anything just because he wants to get in the gym every single day. He will not miss basketball for anything else. So when we play one-on-one, it's quite a battle because of the different strengths that we have. And so for me, I'm able to hit a jump shot out of any stance in the world. I don't care where the ball is placed. I don't care how my feet are placed. If I can get a shot off, I consider that to be a good shot for me. I really do not care how my feet are, how my hands are, where the ball is placed. If I can even get a shot off, if I can see the rim, because I work on my jump shot so much, I consider that to be a good shot. You can see in this example here, my feet are not in any way, shape, or form set to shoot a jump shot. This does not look like I'm jabbing left foot, horrible foundation, but the way I bring that ball up straight and through and snap the wrist, I can make it if I can just see the rim. So even here on this one, I'm stuck. My feet aren't even close to pointing at the rim. My body isn't even close to pointing at the rim, but I'm able to square up in the air, jump, elevate, and release over the top to finish. So guarding me is extremely difficult, but guarding Dominic is a whole different type of difficult. Dominic is so shifty, and very much like me, he can hit any contested shot. We're always able to find a way to get our shot off. One thing that he does extremely well for his size, being just 5'7", is that he uses his body so well. He's always able to find a way to either shift you or to bump you to the basket, and even when you finally figure out how to cut him off, he still finds some amazing way to counter you. So it's so difficult to even cut him off. It's so difficult to stay on one side because he's amazing at countering everything. And so when we play one-on-one, he's one of the few people that can truly challenge every single shot that I take. Because not only is he going for the block, but he's also attempting to rip the ball out of my hands before I go into any jump shot. So I have to pick it up and be so prepared to keep that ball away from him and then lift and square up in the air or bump him to get a little extra separation. But not a single shot is easy. And it's once you get to the rim, he's still cutting you off at the last second, trying to rip the ball out of your hands every single time. And so when I'm trying to guard him, same thing. I'm trying to cut him off on every possession, but we're always able to find some sort of counter. And so it's insanely difficult to guard someone of that stature. And really the only way that you can guard somebody like that is just to do the most you can and hope that they miss. Because if you're not playing incredible defense and contesting every single shot, then it's an automatic layup. And the reason that is because we work on our game so much that, like I said earlier, if I can just see the rim, if Dominic can just look at it, that's a bucket. If you want to stay up to date with Dominic, you can follow him on Instagram at dominic.safarta, which is his name. Obviously, I'll have it here. And if you want to reach out to me for shooting breakdowns and having me tailor a look at your jump shot and tell you what to fix, it is not free, but I do shooting breakdowns and they are fairly cheap and has helped a lot of players. And that way you can try to build your shot up to become a lot better at this game. Because once you can shoot the ball, it opens up so much. So reach out to me at R2bball. Again, it is not free, but it is fairly cheap. That's going to be the best way for me to take a look at your jump shot and tell you exactly what you need to fix. Let me know down below where you believe your current range is. So the NBA three-point line is 23.9 feet, and the high school line is 19.9 feet away from the basket, and the free throw line is 15 feet. So in my opinion, your range is where you can make 8 out of 10. So go home, go outside, go to a gym and go practice. Go shoot 8 out of 10. And if you cannot do that from the three-point line, then that is not your range. Find out where your range is. Let me know in the comments below, and that way I can help you to extend it.